We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics, because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Good evening. Welcome to the Ion Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids, home of the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. I'm Dar Danielson alongside Blake Walker here on the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy, and we move finally to Class 1A. It's been a long day here, a wild one there in 2A, a 5-setter. The other ones went 3 sets, but this one looks to be a 2-7 matchup. Those are generally pretty close here. Gehlen at number 2, 25-5. North Tama at 30-10, coming in at number 7 here. Should be a pretty good matchup.
Oh, it is. I mean, I think Gehlen Catholic especially, 20 straight victories coming into tonight. That is going to be huge for them. And then North Tama on the other side upset Lisbon to get here. So they are upset-minded. They know how to win the big games. I mean, the record 30-10, not bad. Gehlen Catholic, the Jays are going to have a tough time tonight.
Let's take a look at their road to state here. And for Gehlen Catholic, they won Region 1, defeating Akron Westfield. They're 17th in Class 1A in blocks. For the Red Hawks, they run the Region 6, defeating Lisbon, as you mentioned. 3rd in Class 1A in service aces. Jaden Rouse is 13th in 1A in assists, and Maya Whitehead is 13th in Class 1A in blocks for the Gehlen Catholic Jays. So should be a good matchup tonight as they're out warming up, getting ready to go. They had to wait a little bit longer with that 5-setter in 2A, but they're ready to go here, and we'll be back with more on their pregame setup for this match after this at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are
We are so much more.
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We.
We are so much more.
We are the energy.
Behind your everyday.
And we are.
Obsessively.
Relentlessly.
At your service.
Wakey, wakey. New coffee at Casey's.
Wakey, wakey. Ooh, new breakfast at Casey's. Huh? Hey! Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast, featuring delicious on-the-go sandwiches like the signature handheld wrapped in our made-from-scratch dough. And get a new bean-to-cup coffee for just $1 with your hot breakfast purchase.
Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast.
Des Moines. The yeses are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face. SWIC feels like a community. Like family, like home.
SWIC is a place for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
At the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, we move to Class 1A. Burlington Notre Dame underway on Court 1 against Tri-Center. Here it's number 2 Gehlen Catholic at 25-5, taking on number 7 North Tama at 30-10. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker. We talked a little bit about the matchup of these two teams, but both of them here. Mars Gehlen, they've been here a lot. North Tama kind of coming back, third time in 5 years, so they each have a little bit of experience here. And as we know, we've seen anything can happen when you get down here. It's who shakes off the nerves, who can get their game going, and who can make the adjustments.
Yeah, especially after on Class 5A, the number 1 seed goes down. The top number 1 seed goes down in the entire tournament. And then we just saw what we saw in Class 2A. I mean, Western Christian taken to the ropes. Anybody can get eliminated. Anybody can go home early. Nothing is for certain here. I do say I love the crowds tonight. Both student sections have come out in full force. Both teams are really excited. And, you know, even though we're starting a little bit late, the excitement's still there. I think this is going to be a great game.
Yeah, we mentioned that small towns, everybody comes out. And I'm a small town kid. In fact, my alma mater will be playing in the 8 o'clock game on the other court. And it's just the focus, and everybody shut down the town and come on out in 1A.
Yeah.
Not that you don't get the big crowds in the 5A, but you do some, and it's just, but it's a little different there, it seems like.
Yeah, and especially volleyball being such a momentum-based game. I mean, that they're so crucial for both sides, and I mean, that's what's really going to set these two teams apart.
Yeah, we saw that. You get a run, and it's who can make those adjustments to stop those runs, and especially if you're the team coming back and you get it to that fifth set, then you got 15, and then it tightens down. You see, girls back there who normally are 98% serving, and they serve one in the net or they serve it long.
Yeah.
You got the adrenaline, you got the tension and all that, and then who steps up and makes the play.
Well, yeah, and those have been crucial, and that just today alone, I'd love to know the last time it happened twice. Teams have come down from 0-2 in matches. Assumption did it this morning against Des Moines Christian. Western Christian just did it again. Well, not again, but just did it against Beckman Catholic. So you can't get ahead in these things and expect to go away. They always say, well, once you get to 20, once you get those 2 wins, throw that out the window here at the state tournament, because no matter what, you're going to have to go all through.
Yeah, it's about closing it and finishing it out here. And they're about to finish out the warm-ups as got started just a little bit later here. And they are underway on the far court, already 15-12 over there. But the teams will line up, and we'll get the introductions from our public address announcer and get everybody set here. This is the fun part, too. They announce everybody, all the players, and you get to turn and give the wave to the crowd and get the acknowledgement, because some who haven't maybe played a lot in matches, but they've been there in practice and helping the others get better.
I've always loved it. Everybody gets recognized. All the coaches get recognized. It doesn't matter who you are. Your name's going to get called, and I think that's one of the coolest things that the girls use in the time.
The student athletic advisory committee of the IGHSAU will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals who perform with respect for others, serves as a model for all spectators attending these classic events. From Gehlen, Alan Hell. Second referee, Haley Gehlen. Lines up to Chris Spence and Jill Lyle. All right, who's ready for state tournament volleyball?
And before we begin our match tonight, we'd like to once again thank the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, for their support. The Iowa Farm Bureau has offices located in each county across Iowa. We'd like to thank the offices listed on your screen for their support of these two teams playing in our match today. Thank you, Iowa Farm Bureau, for supporting the IGHSAU and the Iowa Girl. You see Tama County and Plymouth County there. Final huddle as we get ready for this matchup. North Tama continuing what's been a good tradition over there in Northeast Iowa volleyball. All the teams, Dyke, New Hartford, Denver, Janesville, a lot of them. I'm missing a few here.
There's a lot of them over there.
Started, yeah, but it's, you know, and really built up a good tradition there. Of course, Dyke, New Hartford has been one of the top teams there.
Yes.
And the standard that a lot of the others, I think, build up to throughout the years. And they're right back at it again this year. So we're set to go here. Gehlen in the green, and North Tama Redhawks in the red with the white numerals. The numerals you can see, which I'm always glad to.
Love them when you can see the numbers.
Here we go. Lubin to serve. Cross court as a winner is down by Izzy Hallett for North Tama. As
they're going to give that to Shea Ewald.
Or Ewald,
yeah,
is it?
Ewald, 5'11" junior, gets up in there, puts that in the right spot. North Tama's on the board first.
Set up outside. Pushed over. Looked like it might be going out, but they play it now into the net. Point North Tama.
Lauren Hying jumped it a little too early. Wasn't ready for it to come down as quick as it did. North Tama's going to have to jump on these opportunities here that Gehlen's given them.
Here's the serve. Dumps it over, and it's down.
North Tama played everybody up right there. Nobody was really back for him except their libero.
Yeah, libero, the only one back there, and she had served, and it drops in. Here's the serve by Gehlen. Set outside into the block. Can they keep it alive? No. And the block and the point ties it up here for the Jays.
That was a beautiful block. Put it right where it needed to be. Forces North Tama to go into a position they don't want to be in.
Lauren Hying with the serve. Bumped up. Now across. Ewald set outside. Libero gets it. And that's long.
Tell you what, North Tama's very spread out. They're not really focused in. They're kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like their offense is in real sync right now yet, is it? Is that in the net, or what did they call that? Anyways, North Tama serving.
That was perfectly placed by Manat. I mean, that was right where it needed to be. Gehlen didn't have anyone over there.
And the first ace serve of the match, and it's a 2-point lead here for the Redhawks early.
Manat with 45 serves coming in. She's going to be solid back there.
And that one handled by Libero, set back and over. Tried to back set there and just a little bit too far back.
Right idea by Sabetka, but like we said, hits that pole right there. That's going to count as a point toward Gehlen.
Here's the serve by Gehlen.
Nice.
And dug it out of there over the net and too low to return.
Aubrey Manat, I don't think she was even expecting a point, but that just perfectly fell over top of the net.
Shea Ewald back to serve now for the Redhawks. 5-3 they lead here. Quick set in the middle, blocked. Kept
nice
alive, blocked again. Sabetka standing tall right there, blocking it back.
She's only 5'10". I mean, 5'10" is pretty tall for a female volleyball player, but she's just able to meet him at the net both times.
Here's the serve by Ewald. Dumped over. Set outside, cross quarter, handled, and a little wide. Looked like it was good coming off, but just carried a little bit on
It was
her.
moving just a little too far to the right, and it looked like Candace Goebel tried to keep it in bounds, just to no avail. Good effort, though.
Up by 4. Now set in the middle, and that one's in the corner for the kill. Good look by Whitehead.
And Whitehead's going to be their main one to go to. 144 kills, just 5 behind her teammate Lauren Hine coming in.
Now she goes back to serve. Sends it over. Set by Roush. And that is long.
Just missed it.
7-5. So they cut the lead in half here. And serving again is Whitehead. And that one's up into the Red Hawk crowd.
Whitehead only 27 aces coming in, but maybe she's in the right spot.
Gets that one. And they're within a point now. Whitehead serving again. This one's deep. Handled, set up, cross court. Libero gets it, now shoved over. And 2 hits called.
I was going to say. I'll tell you what, it's early, but Caitlin Calderwood, the libero for North Tama, she is jumping all over the place. Going to get a quick break here.
Substitution by the Red Hawks, an IMT Insurance substitution. A lob shot in there. Whitehead bumps it up now outside into the block and through by Stitzman.
Sitzman knew what she was doing. There was only one person that was going to meet her at the net. North Tama kind of backed everybody up. Nobody was there in the middle.
Served now by
beautiful serve.
Oh, man.
And that's what Cadence Goebel does. She leads Gehlen with aces, 45 on the season. That's her bread and butter.
Big one there to tie it up. She's back to serve again. She goes from the right side, right into the middle, and slapped over by the setter. Back set here. Libero keeps it alive. Setter taps it over. Roush. As a setter, you got to have all the tools.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be ready for any opportunity, and Roush was able to do it right there.
Now goes back to serve and into the net, and we're tied.
Leads the team in aces. Obviously, that didn't work out there, but she's going to be one to watch for when she's back there.
Well, her counterpart, Colbeck, the senior, will go back to serve. And handled by Calderwood. Now down.
Beautiful. I've been waiting to say her name, but Ireland Hampson with a really nice player. Excuse me, that was Briar Blake, the freshman. She's a freshman on this North Tama squad. She is going to be so fun to watch.
Blake with the kill. Redhawks back in the lead by 1, and short-lived on the service error. See a lot of that in the first set. Trying to, even if you've been here before, trying to get the conditions. It's a little bit different playing this way. The fans up above you.
I was going to say, that's new for everybody.
Yep. Back set there. Handled, now chance. They bump it over a little bit
nice.
Too far, yep. Right there to the net to reject it was the freshman again. I believe Blake, wasn't it?
I believe that was Aubrey Manat that was in there trying to make that.
But they tried to set it and it just went a little too far over the net. Now the serve will go to Calderwood. To her counterpart. Then set up outside, pushed over. And I think call a lift on it. Yep.
Just a little too much. It was headed right toward the net. Good call by North Tama, but you're going to get caught on it once in a while.
The setter tried to get it over, push it over, and it's the lift. Hang with the serve. Set outside. Hammered through there. Can they get to it? No. Let it go down. Ewald.
She's got a lot of power. 273 kills. That leads North Tama. When that ball comes off her hand, it's going to be hard to stop.
Number 2 so far in this set for her. Back to serve is Manette. A little scramble there. They get it over. To the setter outside. Just dumps it in. Come up. Now a little trickery there. Pushes it over. Whitehead hammers it through, but it's handled. Pushed over.
Nice.
Oh. Roush again with that little
was beautifully
bump
put. Roush knew that everybody was pushing on that far side of the court. There was an opening here on this near side. That's where she put it.
All about throwing that timing off, and she pushes it over in a 2-point lead for North Tama here.
A couple cat and mouse games at the net by both teams so far.
Serving to the left side. Whitehead pushes it up. Now that's going to go long. North Tama obsolete. And Gehlen wants a timeout here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. You see the Red Hawk huddle there out of the timeout. The Jays take a timeout as they fall down by 3 in the early going. That's the key for the coaches too. When do how long do you let the run go before you call the timeout, make the adjustment? How much do you let them play out of it? And here they decide to make the call. Mike Meyer with the 3-point deficit. There's a serve that drops in. And not an ace serve, but just about as good there.
I mean, that's almost comedic timing. Aubrey Monnett just watched it fall right in front of her, took a risk at it, and it worked out.
Back to serve again. With the lead to 4. There's ace serve.
That's a great serve by Monnett. Once again,
and
they want another
quick
timeout.
Timeout here again by Gehlen at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
At the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, what a quarterfinal presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. North Tama build a 5-point lead, and Coach Mike Meyer of Gehlen Catholic has called 2 timeouts here, trying to slow things down just a little bit. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker. There's a setup for Whitehead, and that's a good way to kill a rally. Get it to Whitehead.
I mean, Coach Meyer, when in that huddle, he was quite animated, just trying to get his team fired up, basically saying, hey, let's just not stare at the ball. Let's go towards it, make a play. They're able to make one right there.
There's the serve. Set back, push over, and wide.
See, this is where North Tama has to be careful. Let the game come to you. You don't have to force things too much. Gehlen's won 20 straight matches for a reason.
Schneff serving. This one a little wide, but they get it back over now. Chance to set it up over Whitehead, and it works.
If that wasn't going to be a point for Gehlen, they were wanting a double hit possibly, but that falls in, and the Jays are on a roll right now.
Sitzman gets it across. They're coming right back. They've got North Tama scrambling. They push it over. Back to a 2-point lead. Whitehead in the middle, handled by the libero. Now set outside. She dumps it over. Pushes over into the open spot by Goebel.
Once again, they start pushing everybody up. North Tama almost has everyone inside that pink box, and it's just the libero Calderwood back there. And she's not that tall, so her distance isn't going to be carried too far.
Here's the serve. Calderwood handles it. Now set. Off of Hay. And long. And a mini run cut the lead down, but back to 2 now as the serve goes back to North Tama. Ewalt back there. And now Now set up, dumped over, diving. Can they get
Nice.
it? They finally do. Libero gets it. After a couple bodies on the floor and into the block.
Ooh, just fell in for the Red
just
Hawks.
fell in, yeah. Hard to tell there, but Lainey Willenbring got it down. Quick set, Whitehead in the middle, blocked. That time they were ready for it. To the setter, back outside. Willenbring brings it again.
That time she went over the block. Didn't even really have to face it head on.
Lead back up to 4. Biggest has been 5. Now they push it back outside. They'll have to send it over, and everybody just kind of fell asleep for the Red Hawks.
Miscommunication. There were 2 girls on that far side for North Tama. Nobody was back in the middle.
Back in, Aurora Goebel, the freshman, in for the Jays for an IMT insurance substitution. Quick push over by the setter.
That worked.
And it worked. They called 2 hits.
It's crazy because the way that sets up, that's almost perfect. Like Gehlen's like, all right, they're going to kill it right across. And then you just sneak it over last second. Nice job by the Red Hawks.
Now serving the Red Hawks. They're first to 20 here. Set up on the right
Nice
side.
block.
Yes. Kept in. Willenbring over. And Whitehead, and now going to call a lift.
Now it's just a couple mistakes that Gehlen's making, and they've made a couple more than the Red Hawks have most of this match so far.
Sophie Rudin in for the Jays for an IMT insurance substitution. Hallett serving. And now they just got that offense scrambling for Gehlen. Willenbring into the block and gets that one back in the face as Cadence Goebel blocks it back, and those are tough. You got nowhere to go.
Came right back at her.
Those. Now Goebel goes back to serve. Push it over, diving save there, and then the hammer home.
That whole thing was Sophie Rudin making that save on that far side. Well done by Rudin.
Now North Tama takes a timeout. They don't want to let it get out of hand here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Into the Gehlen huddle here as they're trailing now by 3. They came back, tied it up, but now North Tama's pulled out a little bit here in this 1A quarterfinal, the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Blake Walker alongside Dar Danielson here. And here's a chance for Gehlen to seize back here and try to tie it up.
Yeah, they usually say first 1 to 20 takes the set, but the way they're so close.
Wow, that was a great job by the libero to get it all the way over. Then she hops back, and then slapped over by the setter again.
Wow. Jaden Roush, last second, gets it over. But no, they're going to give it to Gehlen.
I didn't see what they called there, did it?
I did not. I was looking down at my notes.
Yep, I did too.
So they give the point to Gehlen.
So still 2-point lead here. That one catches the net cord, but not enough to make it drop. That one catches the net too. Now a setup outside, but a little too wide. Everybody scrambling. They'll get it over on the scramble. Kobek puts it up, and then the hammer home.
Boy, that almost looked like that was hit back for Lauren Hine to come and get. I didn't think they were going to go to Hine.
She got to it, and now they're within 1. Goebel serving right in the middle. Set outside, Willenbring. And now Two players almost collide.
Say.
Set quick in the middle
Nice.
and down. Right to Blake off the beautiful set by Roush.
She is not playing like a freshman. My goodness, that's twice she's just able to put it right over the net in a perfect position. No response for him so far.
And over by the Jays and down. I don't know what the call was.
My only thought on that play by Breyer was that maybe they called it, she almost carried it across possibly.
That could be. Either way, the Jays, though, go up by one. There's the set. Willenbrink try to get it there. They keep it alive off the block.
Gehlen fans wanted a 4 hit there. There we go. They finally give it to the Jays.
Yeah. So looked like North Tama had it in control here, but Gehlen comes roaring back. And another timeout by the Redhawks at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Well, part of the action is the fans, and they're dressing up here. A Gehlen fan with the green glasses, the Gehlen colors. And they're liking what they're seeing right now, Blake Walker, the Gehlen fans, of this comeback.
I hope his eyes are okay by the end of the night.
Really.
He'll be happier with the win. Jays are looking good right now.
Let's see if the Redhawks can make a comeback. Quick set there, dumped over. They react. Now set outside, Willenbrink.
Oh, what a save!
Diving save there by Goebel. She sets it back, cross quarter. A little close to the net, and the stuff over by Sitzman.
What a heads-up play by Sitzman. That for sure looked like the Redhawks were going to go get it, but she just last seconds able to put it on it.
All of a sudden, the Jays are at set point here. They come from 4 down. Now dumped over. Back to the libero, set up in the middle. Block. Back up joust there. Get to it. Kept it alive.
What a save.
Wow. Set outside. Willenbrink, cross quarter. Back set. Into the block. Pushed over. North Tama now. Set it again. Through the block. Kept alive. Into the net, and they hold off set point one.
All that for an into the net. What an effort by both teams.
Set point one is held off. Rouse serving. Wow, man.
I mean, the effort is unbelievable right now. I mean, they lose the point, obviously, but
ace serve. This is key because if they get this in, you got to go to 2, and they're right back in it. Oh, that looked like
it is.
Yeah, another ace. Man, just came right off her arms into her face, and nothing to do about that.
Yeah, Hying just kind of misjudged it. Redhawks are red hot right now.
Double ace by the setter. Now they set it outside. Gehlen does. Off the block. No, they're going to say, hey, lift.
It was either that or maybe they were going to get a double hit, but.
So now set point number 2 for Gehlen. Here you got to win by 2. Quick dump over. Did it get down? No.
Oh, they're going to say it was a dig.
It was there, and Redhawks stop.
Wow.
Gehlen doesn't. And now the coach is questioning that. But the set goes to Gehlen, 26-24. Set number 1 here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. That was close.
We
are
We are so much more.
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Hey fans, Central College has you covered with career building programs and with tuition less than $20,000 a year and tons of scholarships. It's the best decision ever. Apply at central.edu. Well, Gehlen down by 4 and then they close it out and take the first set 26-24 and just a big momentum switch there for Gehlen.
Yeah, that's where North Tama has to be careful right here because obviously, it almost seemed like you were going to have that first set, and there's a good start.
Yep, there's an ace to start it.
But give credit to the Red Hawks. I mean, they got to keep up, and Gehlen Catholic kept with them stride for stride that whole time.
Then they came back at double ace at the end
yeah.
of the chance, but Gehlen closes it out with 2 points to win it, 26-24. Outside set, and that one is long.
It's looking like a repeat of what the beginning of the first set was. Gehlen Catholic off to a slow start, eventually started figuring it out.
Laney Woolenbrink serving again here. Down the line, handled by Schnepp. Outside and into the hole right over to Heiding.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it a couple times. They keep one person back. It's just Calderwood back there usually to cover that whole area. And she's not very big, so that's a lot of area for her to cover.
Here's a serve by Gehlen. Quick set in the middle. Now set for Whitehead, but over the other side of the net, and a miss hit, 2 hits called. There on the set, and it goes right back to North Tama. In for North Tama, Brianna Sabetka, the junior, for an IMT insured substitution. And Caitlin Calderwood, the senior libero, goes back and serves it over to her counterpart. Set up for Whitehead this time, and that's easy money right there.
Whitehead's got a lot of power. I've seen it when she's serving back there. She is going to be tough to beat. I'm surprised they haven't gone to her more there at the net.
Now back, Hying to serve.
Hying with 5 kills in that first section.
Deep and just a little push over at the net. Climbed right over. Now they set it outside. And back over looking for that corner, but it's wide. Good thought, just a little wide.
Yeah, Roush knew what she was doing, just didn't quite fit it in the box there. Good idea, though.
Tied at 3. Served by Hying. Oh, Whitehead right there at the net. That was even easier than the setup and the kill.
She's one of the tallest ones on the court, 5'11". She knew exactly what it was, and North Tama was not ready there.
Can't lay it out for her that easy. Now they set up the offense and into the block. Whitehead.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's all her right now.
Right there. Gehlen off the momentum of the comeback first set win. Builds a 2-point lead here. Set outside, and that one is down by Ewoldt.
Yeah, that's impressive. I mean, you get blocked a couple times, and Ewoldt goes right back to it and is able to get it. She leads the team with kills right now at 3.
Her third kill, yep. And Monette will go back to serve, the senior. Oh, right by everybody there. Had a little
push there. I mean, that was tough for Lubin to get over there.
Kind of tailing off a little bit, a little surprising, caught him off guard.
You'll take the easy points from the serves, that's for sure.
And that one right to the libero, back to Whitehead, and now they're going to say a 2-hit mishandle on the serve.
I do like the effort by Ewoldt there. It's Ewoldt versus Whitehead right now down low. That's crucial going forward. Redhawks lead.
This one lobbed over, pushed in. Now the setter just goes up Roush.
And that's what Roush loves to do. She's not one to spike it over. She'll just lob it right over. I'm anxious to see if Gehlen Catholic will start to notice that just a little bit more.
Monette serving again. Over to Colbeck. Now outside. Cross court. Oh, they got to scramble to get it. They do, and they're not going to get it across.
Well, I think Brianna Sabetka, I don't know if she knew it was a third hit. She kind of just knocked it up just in case.
Yeah, like she was going to set it up there.
Yeah, I don't know if she didn't know it was that third.
Maybe the teammate could say over, but back to action, and hard smack almost got by the defender, but now Whitehead sets it up, looks for the give back, but they go outside, a little wide. Allows the Redhawks to play it, and that is down.
Wow. That was close.
That wasn't a touch, but it was in.
No, yeah.
Man. It's a little hard to tell from our angle there, but
student section thinks it wasn't. I guess that's maybe either an upside or downside of them being right on top.
Well, yeah, they're going to think all the calls are off, and they're way up in the air, not right on the line. Whitehead sets it, this time back to her. Do you call that the give and go?
It's so much power. I mean, North Tama's going to have to do something to counter, but Whitehead, when she's up front, that's really tough to guard.
Whitehead now back to serve. Push across. Whitehead bumps it up. And the set is long. Set and the hit is long, I should say. In for Gehlen, Sophie Rudin. IMT Insurance substitution. Learn how you can be worry-free at imtins.com.
Really feels like deja vu of that first set.
It does, doesn't it? Setting up that way.
Nice block.
Kept alive, Rudin. Now a chance for the Redhawks to set it in the middle. They do. And there's the push shot that goes.
I mean, there's not much Colbeck can do right there. Nice job by North Table to just lob it over. They're not one for really to get the strong kills. They're just, let's lob it over, let's catch them off guard.
Redhawks serving now with a 3-point lead. Colbeck. And then they're going to call a miss hit again.
Double hit.
I don't know if I'm noticing it more, but it seems more of the serves where it's either off speed or a little cut on it, a little angle that's dropping in there. It's not necessarily the power.
Yeah.
That one kind of a knuckleball over. But when you hammer it through the block, that's all that matters for Sitzman.
Sitzman, 117 kills. That's third most on the team coming into tonight. She's been huge on that far side.
Gehlen, Goebel.
Ooh.
And that one drops in for an ace.
It's either sometimes North Tama's playing so far back or so far forward. It's Gehlen. If Gehlen can hit the middle, that's where Redhawks haven't been able to cover.
There it goes, right in the middle again. You're right, but that time they cover it. Back set and hammered down the line by Hang.
She's just so good. 259 kill efficiency. That's the second best or third best on the team. Jay's fighting right back into it.
Quick set in the middle, slapped over. Again, a chance to set it, but then dump it over. Again, boom, this time she sets it. You never know what she's going to do, push it or set it. This time outside, Willenbrink. Now back the backside there. Push over to the corner.
It is again.
Whoa!
It's every time. I mean, she's so good at it. I mean, nobody knows.
And they got him thinking short where she was pushing, and then she goes for that.
And they go to the corner, and nobody can know where it's going. Roush is doing whatever she wants right now, and it's hard to counter that if you're the Jays.
Now she goes back to serve.
And it's a beautiful serve.
Yep, and there's an ace serve. The 5'5" junior, Jaden Roush, setting and serving.
You know what's crazy? I mean, 630 assists coming into tonight. That's not even really her main focus.
Now they'll have to play it over. Again, a chance for the setter to go to work. Cross court, handled by Kolbeck. Now set it outside. And that one just a little bit too far. She was trying to get it up there for the setup again, but.
That's a heads-up play, though, by Sitzman. She could have easily gone over the net to touch it, but.
And there's a lift. Yep.
There's a couple lifts here so far by North Tama. A lot more than I've seen in a single match.
Here again, we're getting toward the middle, and the Jays fighting right back. There's an ace.
That was almost that campfire effect. Everybody's around it, and it falls right in the middle.
Right in, and now another timeout by North Tama here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
At the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, North Tama taking a timeout now as they're back tied again. And again, Blake Walker talking about this. North Tama in that first set, they build out a three-point, then Gehlen back, build it out again, Gehlen back, build it out, and then Gehlen closed it at the end. Looking a little bit like that here again in the second set.
It looks like we're mirroring. I mean, it's the exact same thing, and right now, if you're North Tama, you got to adjust. Can't shoot yourself in the foot. Same thing for Gehlen right there.
Yeah, Kolbeck, Libero. And that timeout never fails, too.
No,
the service error out of the timeout happens so much.
It almost happens every single time. That's almost like as a coach, you're like, do I want to call this timeout?
When do I want to call it? Because it just steals the momentum. You come back out there and boom. Now back set.
Nice
into the block. You got Blake up there, one of them, and
Ewald was up in there too.
Yep.
Tallest one on the team at 5'11", along with Sabetka, who's 5'10". She's going to be big up there. And with no Whitehead in for Gehlen, this is a huge opportunity for the Redhawks.
Willenbrink to serve. A little lobber to Kolbeck. Outside set. Into the block. They keep it alive. Now chance to set it outside again. This time a hard smash, and it's down. Just catches the end line.
That's tough.
To tie it, yeah.
There's not much you can do, especially with Calderwood back there. She could not get there even if she was a little close. Perfect positioning there for the Jays.
Excuse me, to pull them within one here. And a quick serve there. Dumps it over. And
four, yep.
Four hits.
Head official didn't see it there. The one here on the court did.
Back in is Brianna Sabetka for an IMT insurance substitution for the Redhawks. Kolbeck. Now a little bit of a jumble. Everybody one spot
that was
there.
A rocky possession there.
They short it out.
Nice.
And then the kill. And North Tama recognizes the scramble there and takes advantage.
Manette says, let me just put a fast one in there. They won't be able to react, and they didn't. Redhawks got to like the spot they're in. They're a little bit better of a position than they were in set number one.
Whitehead Oh, just about climbed over, but not. And they'll play it off the block. To the center. Did they get it? No, just wide. Good thought, but just a bit wide.
North Tama thought that was touched. Official had other thoughts about it.
Hine back to serve. Set outside. Oh man.
That was a
came off weird and just caught her.
Different reaction there by Lubin. I mean, it was almost an underhand.
It's almost like somebody's going up to catch that pop fly, and all of a sudden, boom! It just drops into your, out of there. It
came
was a little
faster
weird
than she expected.
Yeah, just kind of caught her off guard. Rarely happens. This time they push it over. Set up again by Roush. And into the block. Whitehead right up there along with Goebel.
That's twice that ball's been pushed back into a North Tama player's face. That's a tough wall if it's perfectly built for Gehlen Catholic.
Gehlen hanging tight. Schnepp with the serve.
Nice.
Got to go low to get it. Roush just dumps it over. Whitehead, can they get it? They do, but block right back. Now Whitehead bumps it ahead, and there, the fist isn't going to get it over.
They were lost from a couple hits ago. Gehlen was just trying to recover.
They got Gehlen scramble a little more offensively, don't they? Getting him out of position. Izzy Hallett coming in to serve.
26 aces on the season for her. She hasn't been in a ton.
The 5'2 sophomore serving specialist comes in. Whitehead bumps it up. Try to get back to her, and then right at the net.
That was just a miscommunication by Whitehead along with Goebel.
Now another timeout here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Redhawks out of the huddle. They have the lead 26-10 in this 1A quarterfinal. And again, Blake Walker, they got first to 20 last time, and then Gehlen made the surge back. I don't want to keep harping on it, but it looks a lot the same.
It is very the same. This is where the Redhawks have to be in it, and I'm sure that's what Coach Halstead was giving to her girls in the timeout.
Whitehead gets that one, and then the kill by Sitzman.
Yeah, can't get lax. I mean, this is where Gehlen Catholic knows they can jump ahead, especially with Whitehead serving, but you got to be careful. Whitehead's pretty strong. Good serve there.
And
there it is.
Called it. Yep. There's the ace.
If it's coming at you that hard, it's hard to get that good feeling off the palm of your hand and your forearms.
And into the middle. Now a little scramble by the Redhawks. Willingbrink finally gets it over. Now set it up outside.
Nice
with the block. Good recovery.
That is huge because they had girls running everywhere. They almost ran into each other, and give them credit for still being able to get across.
Kylie Calderwood in now to serve. The 5'5 freshman getting a lot of underclassmen in there to serve. Set up in the middle, bumped over, just caught the net and went over. Willingbrink sends it in there. And a little collision between Rudin and Colbeck.
So
Rudin gets two.
Rudin hasn't been in a lot, so that's a little bit of that miscommunication, not being in together. North Tama's got to like where they're at.
Timeout again, Gehlen here. Their Redhawks are up by 4 at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
on the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy here. Well, I've seen more timeouts in these two matches than I've seen the whole tournament already.
I mean, I guess if you feel that, I mean, yeah, it's whatever works.
A lot of coaching, and these are two coaches that, know their business here, and they're taking them. And last time, Gehlen, Mike Meyer worked it out where they came back. This time they're down by 4. Redhawks serving and trying to make the comeback again is Gehlen. That one dumped in. Pushed over. Rouse again. There it is.
It's almost, you expect it. You really do expect it. That's all that she's doing.
Well,
and
then
it's
she
working.
threw him off though the one time by going wide.
So now that makes you think. And
yeah,
now
it's
you're like
you're going short, and then she goes wide one time just to throw him off.
Exactly.
And now 2 points away, North Tama from taking the second set. And now they'll have to get it over after not a great serve handle there. Quick set. Colbeck gets it now outside. And
nice
into the
block.
net.
That's the freshman again, Briar Blake. 17 blocks coming in.
Set point for the Redhawks.
You talk about a big response set here by the Redhawks, trying to finish it right here.
Set outside. Long, there's the set. Redhawks take number 2. 25-18. Tied a set apiece. Back with the third set after this on the Iowa Girls High School, the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face. SWIC feels like a community, like family,
like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Wakey, wakey. New coffee at Casey's.
Wakey, wakey. Ooh, new breakfast at Casey's. Huh? Hey! Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast, featuring delicious on-the-go sandwiches like the signature handheld wrapped in our made-from-scratch dough. And get a new bean-to-cup coffee for just $1 with your hot breakfast purchase.
Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast.
Hey fans, the official state tournament merchandise now available online. Get out your smartphones, scan the QR code you see here on the screen, or visit the IGHSAU.org to browse and customize your merchandise to match your style. Gar Danielson, Blake Walker, Randy on the directing side, and Dave on the camera. As we know now, we're assured of 4 sets at least as North Tama came back and close that one. The first serve, diving by North Tama to get it. They sent it outside, and now 2 hits called.
I tell you
on
what,
Gehlen.
404 digs by Calderwood coming in tonight. No surprise she makes that play. Absolutely incredible.
Now here's Calderwood serving. Set up for Whitehead and in the block. Nice. Right in the middle there, and Ewalt was right up there.
You know, it's crazy, Dar, like you and I were talking about during the break. If it wasn't for that little bit of a controversial ending of that first set, this could be 2-0 North Tama very easily.
Yeah. North Tama's thought something else should have happened, but they didn't. They go to the break. There's a pushover. Now Roush just sends it. And, that came back. And Calderwood couldn't turn on it.
Sometimes things become so automatic. You take one bad look, it's like, well, maybe not.
Well, then she had a teammate coming in at her, too. She could probably see. Here's the serve. Ooh. And there's a hammer down, but handled. And now sent over wide.
Just a little bit of a misread on it there. I believe that was that Colbeck, I believe?
Yeah, Colbeck, the libero.
North Tama, again, jumps out of the gates early.
Swanette serves it. Back row. Outside. Handled. Whitehead dumps it over. And there's Roush.
Yeah.
So now they got a scramble and
they
lost it in the lights or something.
Yeah, that was Riley Schnepp. I mean, she was waiting on it. Coach Meyer wants a timeout. Good reason. Redhawks are red hot.
Yeah, you're up by 3 here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented for the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
All the timeout by Gehlen here as they fall behind. I replay that every set. They've started out where the Redhawks get a jump. The first set, though, they were able to come back and win it, but North Tama held them off in the second. Now they're leading here again to start the third. Set up for Whitehead in the middle. Diving for it. Now a chance to shove it over. And there's a little scramble. People running into each other there, but they somehow get it down.
I hope Riley Schnepp's all right. She's going to hobble back to that back line and start serving. She took a rough hit there.
Yeah, kind of got knocked down, and for a minute it didn't look like anybody's going to be able to get it across, but they did. Now she goes back. Serve Roush, back sets at that time. Whitehead, and then just a little pushover. Back across. Set over. Handled by the libero. Hot smash handled again back there by Lubin. And that one drops.
There it is again, that little campfire. Everybody kind of gathers around it. Nobody's there in the middle. North Tama has started putting a couple more girls in the backcourt ever since that first set.
Cadence Goebel with the kill. Schnepp back to serve.
A couple more IMT substitutions coming in here.
And that'll bring in Aurora Goebel. She's the freshman. IMT insurance substitution. Learn how you can be worry-free at IMTINS.com. Roush sets it outside and the hammer down. We haven't seen a lot of that lately out of North Tama where they just set it and hammer it home.
And it's mostly been Ewalt doing it because with Roush, you're just expecting a little top over the, or a tapper over the top. I'll be interested to see if Roush starts maybe spiking just a little bit more.
Hallett back to serve again, dumps this one right over the net. And then the hammer hit across by Sitzman.
Olivia Bunkers checking in. So a couple new faces. Mike Meyer starting to push in for the Jays. seeing if they can figure something out.
Back to within one again with Whitehead serving. Pushed all the way across there. And then everybody bunched up in the middle again. It looked like the young kids soccer. Everybody hit in on the ball, isn't it?
It's been a common occurrence. I mean, they're just kind of gathering together, not as well communicated. A couple run-ins with each other. Luckily, no one's been tripped over or seriously hurt, but they're going to have to start spreading out a little bit.
Willenbrink serves. Back set. And a dive for it. Hallett now over. High. They'll just have to play it across and chance to set it up for Roush again. Then dumps it over. Tried to hammer that through, but handled by Manette. And
Nice
into the block again.
I tell you what, Briar Blake is so good. When she gets blocked, she'll immediately put it right back over, and it's causing a ton of problems for Gehlen Catholic.
And the Red Hawks back up by 3. Right outside serve. They set it out there and then hammered home as Sitzman.
Yeah, so you don't got your libero in, so that's a tough play for Kylie Calderwood, so her younger sister, just a freshman.
Cadence back to serve. Drops that in. The sinker drops off the table for the ace.
Easy points, and that's how Gehlen can get right back into it.
Set for the serve again, Caden Scoble, the junior. This one a little deeper. Roush sets it in the middle. Kept alive. Outside. Willenbrink finds the back where nobody can get to it.
I mean, everybody's kind of coming up in different ways. I mean, Willenbrink gets another pretty even aces or pretty even kills across the board for the Red Hawks, but then you have a little bit of a mistake there. It keeps Gehlen right back into it.
That'll set Alyssa Colbeck, a senior libero, back to serve. Rouse jumps it over, catches the net. Colbeck up.
There it is, Blake again.
Block again, yep.
There wasn't a lot of them.
Calling net.
Or did they call net?
Yeah, I think they did, yep.
So that's a couple times. You know, the freshman Blake, she gets kind of caught up. Either it's a net or sometimes she'll carry it, lift it a little bit.
Tied up. Pushed over. Looked like she was going for the big hitter. Now Willenbrink falling back makes the play. Set outside.
Still
Can they
possible.
run it down? They do.
Nice
House
job.
over. Got a lot of room back there. Everything's a scramble now. Willenbrink across. Chance to set it up. Handled by the libero, Calderwood. Willenbrink.
Nice.
Hot shot.
That was beautiful. Every single thing that Gehlen Catholic threw at the Red Hawks, they were able to adjust. Willenbrink finishes it off.
Shea Ewalt into the lineup for the Red Hawks for an IMT insurance substitution. Good long rally that time, though.
That was nice.
Set, back set. Now up ahead, Rouse shoves it, looking for that back corner. Gehlen scrambles and gets to it. This time Rouse sets it and wide. Good thought, just couldn't bring it down.
A couple times she's tried that. Nice job by Gehlen to recognize it and pull back out.
And we're tied again. Jasmine Lubin, the junior, back to serve.
Bunker's got a nice standing ovation. She did a good job for the Jays holding their spot.
Roush, a couple Jays run into each other, but they somehow keep it going. Roush goes down, keeps it alive, and nope, they're going to say 2 hits.
There's everybody flying everywhere on both sides there.
And the Jays pull up by 1. They've come back again. Rouse sets it outside. Into the middle. Sliding in there was Goebel. Rouse sets it out. Goebel gets a hand on it. Colbeck pushes it over.
Nice block.
And kept alive. Colbeck over. Rouse sets it back. Dumped it in. Cross quarter handle. Long rally here. Oh,
just missed tips.
They caught Whitehead in a bad spot going backwards.
See,
there.
that time, that's another advantage of these little loopers over the top. You're expecting a big hit and you don't get it, so your hand's not ready. Lightly taps it.
Calderwood to serve. We're tied again. Looked like they're going to go to Whitehead, but they go back. Now dumped in. Whitehead bumps it. Back outside. Into the block. Kept alive by Schnepp. Big hit there. Willenbring gets a hand, but it's a lift, I think. Yep.
Yeah, just tried to get it with the right hand. Yeah, swing it
she
back.
had the hand closed, maybe with the fist. It would have worked, but she had the hand open.
Great reflex, though, by Willenbring.
Yeah.
Just not enough on it.
Back in the lead go the Jays.
Feels like it's been a while since they've seen the lead.
Set up.
Nice
into the
block.
block, and there's point for Gehlen.
Going to get him on 4, so this is a crucial point for Tama. North Tama, you got to hold in tight here, not make too many mistakes.
Deep serve. Roush now sets it up and trying to dunk it over, just lift it over the block, but then they say, nope, timeout by Gehlen here. They're up 3 at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Been a seesaw back and forth here. Gehlen in the lead in the third set. They took the first, came from behind. North Tama took the second. Now Gehlen trying to take the third here in this 1A quarterfinal.
Dar, you must be good luck for these good games.
Wow, there's a story behind that. We'll tell you later. Boom, and there's a block across.
Gehlen's hitting a groove right now. You can just feel it. They got a little bit more, oomph in their step. They're looking good right now. Redhawks have to respond.
Roush sets it. That was a hot smash. Too hard to handle for Hying.
Yeah, Laura Hying, that was so hard to hit. Knocked her backwards. Those are always the best ones, especially as the hitter.
So now North Tama a bit of work to do, down by 3.
They haven't played from behind a ton. Mostly been in front.
Bonnet with the serve. Set to Whitehood, and that's a little long.
They thought it was touched, and they're not going to get it.
Nope, they look for it and don't get it. Saw earlier several conferences with officials, and then a couple times they replayed it. That was yesterday. Today, they'll pretty firmly know what the call was. Cabrero comes up, Roush sets it outside.
Those
set with herself there, came up and just caught it wrong.
Those are always tough. I mean, Schnepp was in the right position. Sometimes you just kind of misjudge it.
You get your body at so many different angles,
Exactly.
and that time just the wrong one.
Redhawks got it right where they want it, tie it right back up.
Into Whitehead, and then there's 2 hits there. And we're tied back up here again.
And really, North Tama hasn't done much. That was just a couple mistakes by the Jays that led them right back into it.
Yeah. Monette serving. Getting it across the net. We haven't seen a lot of service errors in this set so far. That one long.
Boy, I tell you what, that is a heads-up play by Calderwood. She was ready to go after it, noticed it was going to get outside just enough. Redhawks retake the lead.
That's like, yeah, it's there.
You'll take that instinct.
We'll take it, yeah. Here's the serve, deep serve. Now set to Whitehead. She pushes it in, looking for that middle. Willenbring keeps it alive now over long. And we're tied.
See, those are always tough. Right eye intent by Roush, just didn't have to force it over top. You can still set yourself up for a good hit.
Schnepp with the serve.
That's a
Roush.
good serve.
Deep. I have to play it out of there. They do. Roush, little tap over. Now back toward the middle and dump in. Roush sets it outside. The hammer shot. The kill by Ewald.
Her power is quietly making a big difference in this game.
Back and forth again. Here's the sophomore, Izzy Hallett.
Came in with 26 aces, so experienced in that category.
Serve specialist. This one a little lobber into the middle. And that just misses the corner. Not a bad shot, just a bit wide.
Sitzman's been doing it all night. They're going to fall eventually, and I know she's getting frustrated, but it's working. Just can't quite get those falls. There's a good serve.
They handle it. Sitzman pushes it over. Roush sets it outside. Willenbring gets it down. She finds the corner.
It was almost a group effort, kind of putting your hands up and looked at each other. What are we doing? Coach Meyer wants a timeout.
Timeout Gehlen here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Time. Because I get into all these extra.
Well, yeah, the close ones. You had that close one in basketball.
Back here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. And this has been continued this set, the third set, just like the first two. And right now the Redhawks with an advantage. It was a 4-point lead at one point for Gehlen.
Yeah, I'm really impressed that the Redhawks were able to get back into it and find their groove again.
Whitehead pounds it back, but it's handled. Willenbring will send it over. Oh! Right down the net and drops.
Physics sometimes don't exist on the volleyball court. That was perfectly placed, and the Redhawks just got lucky.
It looked like me bowling. It went right down the gutter and then dropped the gutter. But here you get a point for that one. 19-15, 4-point lead, and there's Whitehead comes back and answers.
See, that time Calderwood was on the right side. Everybody, there was that hole in the middle. Whitehead was able to distinguish it.
Olivia Bunkers in, now in the front row for Gehlen for an INS insurance substitution. Push over, and there.
So there's a
Sitzman finally.
I mean, that time Sitzman kind of gave North Tama a taste of their own medicine. She kind of smirked after it. She's like, all right.
Well, because she's been winded up and
if you want to flip it over.
Not getting it. But she said, turnabout fair play there. Whitehead into the middle. Roush back sets it. Back to Whitehead. Back to Roush.
Oh!
She just goes up and dunks it.
I tell you what, she's only 5'5", but man, she got above that net. Huge play by Roush.
Every set, North Tama's got the 21st. They did it the first one, lost. Did it the second one, won. Can they close it here in this one, or can Gehlen hold them off again? Here's the serve. Set outside. Sitzman, there's the block.
It's the Jaden Roush show in this one so far, Dar. This has been unbelievable. The junior's doing everything right now for the Redhawks.
4-point lead. There's the serve to the libero. Back set and through there. Bunkers.
She came off the bench and has been huge so far for the Jays. Meyer's got to like what he's seen from his young player.
Caden Scoble, the junior, back now. Trying to pull him back even. Roush set. Block back. Sitzman puts it down.
That's the first time that's really happened to Blake, and that's Larissa doing what she needs to do for the Jays.
Nothing hard about it. Just
No,
get your
no.
hands up, and that one's hanging right over there. Push it back. Here's Goebel again. Deep serve. Rouse dumps it over. Diving, they save it. Sitzman, can't come across.
That time it was that group effort, Blake and Roush. I think both teams understand this is such a crucial set.
Roush serving. Outside, and there's a hammer down by Goebel. Cadence Goebel.
You change it up a little bit with Sitzman not being over there, so Cadence Goebel comes in, and she still has a lot of power. North Tama wasn't ready for it.
Colbeck, the senior libero, serves. A little scramble out of North Tama. They get it over, but they force the scramble by Gehlen.
It's just blooping over. You'd think Gehlen Catholic would start figuring it out, but North Tama, they don't need to hit it very hard right now.
Ewell back in for an IMT insurance substitution. Here's the serve. Redhawks trying to go up 2-1, but Hying says not yet.
Yeah, not letting them pull away. Closer than the second set. We're looking exactly like we were in the first.
They bring in Lubin to serve. She drops it in the middle. Roush has to run it down, and now they'll send it over. Set up outside,
Nice
and
block.
the block back.
Ewell isn't a ton, or usually isn't a big blocker. Comes up big there, 32 on the season.
Sets up set point. Calderwood back to serve. And wide.
Just slipped. That's a tough one right there. Because now Gehlen is like, well, this looks pretty good for us.
Set point one, they hold it off. Back to serve is Hying. Bumped up to Rouse, sets it outside. Wow! The kill by Ewell.
Beautiful.
Redhawks take it 25-22. They're up 2-1. Hang on, I'm sure a tight 4-set coming up at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Des Moines. The yeses are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
See the happy Red Hawk fans as we go to a fourth set. The Red Hawks up 2-1 here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker, and the last two the Red Hawks have closed. Something they came close to doing in the first set. Gehlen has pushed them back, but key set here is the Red Hawks can advance to the semis with a win.
If it wasn't for that really close, some may call it controversial ending in match number one, or in set number one, this could be a 3-0 Red Hawks sweep. North Tama, you know, you get that upset win against Lisbon on the 27th of October. Lisbon is ranked 4th. You're kind of looked at as maybe a Cinderella, one of the upset picks. They're playing like a 2 seed right now, and they're only a 7 seed. Nice job of the Red Hawks so far. Just got to finish it off.
And push over. Now Rouse sets it up there and just a little short.
Blake had the right idea, just jumped a little too early for it.
And the number 1 seed on the far court is advanced 3-0 Burlington Notre Dame.
Nike's looking to repeat, and they got a team to do it.
And over by the Red Hawks. Bumped up, set up for Whitehead. She hammers it over, but net violation on North Tama.
I was going to say.
So a good start here for Gehlen. Lubin serving.
They haven't had great starts to start each set.
No, they haven't. They started out behind. There's a kill.
We're never going to figure out Roush. I mean, my goodness, that was her fastest hit of the day so far.
Yeah. Goes up and pounds it.
Which anything, that's probably good for them because now they can really get Gehlen to really think about, oh, what's she going to do?
Calderwood with the serve and into the net. Speaking of pounding the kill across. Hey, Hying with it. And she goes back to serve now after getting the kill. Cross court handled by Colbeck. Now they send it over long. That's tough when you're leaning back to try to get it through and get any kind of depth or trying to know where you're going to get it.
It just kind of depends. You can either be a little subtle about it. You can go all out. Gehlen just can't beat themselves, especially down 2-1 here.
Manette now bumped up. Rouse chance to set it. She does this time.
Nice.
And that is down for the kill. Ewalt with the kill.
She's had great power so far. That's her 5th kill of the evening.
Monette serving again. Into the back middle. Bumped up. Now Rouse sets it this time. Catches him off guard. And violation on North Tama.
Was interesting. Everybody once again for Tama pushed up, and it was only Calderwood back there. Nice play by Calderwood.
Oh man, she dug that one out of there. To the outside.
That's going to hit the pole.
Hit the antenna. And we're tied.
That was perfect too. That was going to be right where it was, but if it wasn't for the antenna.
Serve specialist Izzy Hallett, the sophomore, comes in for an IMT insured substitution.
She's been pretty solid on her serve so far.
Back set, Whitehead has it blocked. Colbeck keeps it alive, now over. Roush sets it. Dunk in there.
Zabetka's been pretty quiet, but she took a page out of Roush's book. I mean, it's just a mind game right now. Gehlen Catholic doesn't know what
Roush has them not
do.
knowing if she's going to dump it or she's going to set it, and she sets it, and boom. Now back up, a little close to the net, but I think she
went over top, or she lifted it.
If she hadn't lifted it, I think they're going to call her foot under across the line, too.
One of them was going to happen.
Just a good effort, but it was too close to the net for her to do anything with it. This one lobbed and not going to make it.
Right idea.
Yep. Here comes Bunkers back into the front row. She give him a boost here in that last set, and Whitehead will go back to serve for your IMT Insurance substitution.
Bunkers usually, yeah, like you said, coming off the bench, but as a senior, a lot of experience here for the Jays.
Willenbring tries to put it across, but the block by Goebel and Bunkers are right there too.
Willenbring has a lot of power. That's been huge for the Red Hawks. Now you get Kylie Calderwood to serve, in for her sister.
Set outside, and that gets through and down by Sitzman.
That's team leading 6 kills on the night for Sitzman.
Seems like we should have a timeout. We haven't gone.
It almost does feel like it. We haven't had one in a while. I mean, Coach Meyer is liking his team staying close.
But yeah, he's liking they're kind of staying close, and it's not. As Roush sets it now, handled there, back set, and into the hole.
Calderwood can only do so much as the libero back there. That's asking a lot of her.
5th kill by Hying.
I'm trying to think if Coach Halstead has even called a timeout on her own. I think it's almost been all of Coach Meyer's timeouts.
She's called a couple. Outset outside. Willenbring gets it over. Sitzman into the block. Now she sets it outside, and there hammers it down as Hying.
Yeah, that's perfectly put by Hying. And it's weird for Sitzman to be the one to set that one up. She hasn't done that a lot tonight, so.
Goebel to serve. Rouse outside. Willenbring down the line. Then the quick dump over, and two hits called.
I was just about to say North Tama hasn't really gotten to that game plan that they had, and just kind of blooping it over. Not a lot of offense by the Red Hawks right now.
2-point lead for the Jays.
There we go.
Off the block.
That's a big one right there.
Lady Willenbring brings it.
I don't think the Jays did anything wrong there. I think that just falls in the right spot.
Just a good shot. Roush with the serve. Cross court, handled. Willenbring again through the block.
She's on it now. That's a dangerous spot for the Jays to be in.
And they aren't getting up there with two hands.
No.
She's hitting it before they can get in position.
That's huge with them to be quick.
A little dump over. Now they try it back the other way. Rouse saves it back. Willenbring gets right into Sitzman that time.
Nobody was there on Willenbring's backside, so that was going to be bad. She had to get it across, and if she didn't, they were going to pay for it. That's what happens there.
Lissa Colbeck, the libero to serve. Catches the net, but gets over. Now they set it. Wow.
Now they're going to bloop a little bit.
Shot there.
I was going to say, Schnepp.
It looked like she mishit it, but man.
Sometimes you'd rather take it if you're lucky.
She kind of cut it a little bit there, and it went right angled in, and the 2-point lead again by Gehlen.
Oh, I think even Blake was surprised.
Oh, into the block, yep.
I thought Blake for sure thought she was going to she wasn't going to have to hit that ball there because Roush usually lobs it. Ends up working out.
Shea Ewalt back in. As the Red Hawks trying to pull even, and there.
Hit the antenna.
It's the antenna.
A couple IMT Insurance substitutions here for Gehlen, trying to figure out some things.
Lubin in on the IMT Insurance substitution. Roush sends it back in. A scramble by North Tama. Now they try to set it back up.
Nice
and
block.
Block again.
That's Ewalt again. Tallest one on the court. You expect her to make those plays, and she does.
Jays just can't push too far out. It's been a 2-point lead. And that one lobbed over the net. She's tried to, last one went a little short. That one made it. And that was, wow. That was a hammer shot there.
That's a tough one. And I know Jasmine Lubin knew it. She even said, that's my bad. If she would have let that go, it probably would have been a Gehlen Catholic point.
Yeah, it might have been long, but then it was long the other way.
Yeah.
Calderwood drops it in there again. Outside. Oh,
Nice
great
dig.
job. And that's off. That again.
So that's twice now that Lubin's hit it last second, and that's hurt the Jays. Got to be a little bit more patient here.
7 kills now for Ewald, and the Redhawks get the lead back. They win the set, they win the match. So Jays trying to battle here. Roush dumps it over. Now push back and wide.
I like the idea to try to bloop it a little bit farther, catch him off guard, but just a little too hard.
Catch the right corner where nobody was, but they could kind of identify immediately it was going to be long.
What is this, like a 4-5-0 run here by the Redhawks?
Yeah, dumped over.
And there we go.
There he ends it.
Well, nope, they're going to say double hit.
Double hit. Yep.
Meyer doesn't like it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4-0 run. Timeout called here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
The Gehlen huddle here in this Class 1A quarterfinal. They're trying to stay alive, trailing by 3, but that's been kind of the whole thing the whole way, Blake, and they've come back, and then the Redhawks close out last two. But
they really haven't been in this position. They started 5-5 on the year, and then ever since they've rattled off 20 straight wins, but they're not in this position. The last time they lost, you'd have to go back to September 11th against Sheldon.
That one is wide.
I mean, you just got to be careful here. This is a tough position. The Redhawks, everything's going right for them.
Can't let him extend it out too far. Caitlin Calderwood, the senior libero, back to serve again. Whitehead into the block. That's something they've been doing a good job of, the Redhawks. Now a scramble.
Oh, that was tough.
Yep, that's going to be.
Couldn't hear the whistle. The horn on the other court sounded immediately when they blew the whistle.
And Ewald got too close there. Hying to serve now.
Oh, rough hit for Calderwood.
Wow.
If you can come back with aces, you got to be a happy person if you can do that.
So Hying will tee it up again. Rouse sets it. Dumps it in there. Whitehead sets it back. Chance again. Outside. Oh.
Again.
Man.
And Coach Meyer knew it too. Lubin, third time. She's just hit it last second trying to make something out of nothing.
And lead up to 3. Back to serve. Monette.
Those are mistakes you can't make here, especially when you're on the line. They catch a break there with North Tama messing, but.
Yeah, when that lead, you're getting closer, you can't start trading back and forth.
Yeah, Jayhawks would love to trade points here with 2 points as the lead.
Schnepp with it.
And Roush can't save it.
Roush can't get it. Ace serve there.
So now Galen's starting to get some points because of these serves.
Yep. Back to within 1. Rouse dumps it over into the block and down.
There's 2 people there, and you got to question. Whitehead's almost saying, what else do I got to do?
Yeah, how do I? That's something we should be able to block, you're thinking,
my goodness.
and that she just gets it through there.
It falls in.
Here's Izzy Hallett back to serve. Little lobber in there. Back set Whitehead. Said, I'm going to make sure on that one, and boom.
They need more of that. I mean, Whitehead, if they can get her into a position where she can score, then go and serve, they got to keep hitting that if you're the Jays.
She goes back to serve now. Down the line. Rouse dumps it over. They ready this time. Sitzman. Oh, what a diving save! And in the net. Wow, kind of bailed him out a little there.
I mean, Roush was flying over there. I think Manat was over there. North Tama wants it. Still just clinging to a 1-point lead, but
Tama trying to close it out, up 2-1. But the Jays are, nope, there's a double hit. Yep. So once again, North Tama first to 20.
yeah, it's a couple. Well, we got still one way. Yeah, still 19-17, but
19,
closing in.
Got ahead of myself on the scoreboard. No, that is 20, right?
Oh, they did put 20
yeah,
up.
the
scoreboard was waiting on it. There we go.
Bumped up. Sitzman gets it.
And then we've seen that, especially in the third and first set. Sitzman was huge in that back half of the set, trying to get the Jays back into it.
Cadence Goebel, the junior back.
North Tama can't think ahead and think, oh, well, at least we have a set to back on. You might as well finish it here if you can.
Quick set, over the head.
Blake missed. I don't know if it was on purpose.
I know, but Willingbrink bailed her out, but then Hay slams the door, and it's a 1-point match here.
I thought Halstead might want to call a timeout there, but she's letting her players get through it. Like you said, usually you get those errors out of a timeout.
Roush sets it into the block.
They're hitting their stride now. Again, it's Sitzman
and Bunkers right there with her. Yeah, tied up. There's the timeout. Tied at 20 at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Continued drama here in the fourth set. The Jays will not go away. They keep fighting back. They were down by 4, down by 3. They battled back to tie it up here. 20-20. They need this set to stay alive, down 2-1. Serving is Cadence Goebel again. Drops it in the middle. Rouse just dumps it over. Sitzman. Now Rouse sets it outside. Willenbring drops it in there.
She's been quietly always the one to get North Tama points when they need it. That's crucial to get above 20.
Elaney Willenbring drops it in. Now Rouse back to serve. And into the net.
Close. If you're the Jays, I think you got to feel happy about what you got.
Yep. Colbeck serving.
That's a great serve.
That almost looked like it was going to skim the net. Willenbring pops it over, but doesn't go. Now into the hole, snip.
Oh!
And that just catches a corner.
Wow!
Oh, man. Rudin went back there and said, are you kidding me? It was in, and it was right in front.
It's almost like a continued, everybody held their breath watching that thing go to the corner.
And then he puts the flag down and says, back to the Red Hawks serve, 22-21. Down the line.
Oh, this is not good positioning.
Yep. Have to play it over. Rouse sets it.
Oh, she tried it.
Tried to dunk, a little dink there, Ewald. Well, every point is tight right now, and we're tight again.
We went to extras in that first set, looking like we could be headed back.
Bumped up, set outside, now she'll push it over. Outside, ooh, goes back. Willenbring keeps it alive, and they'll shove it over toward the back. Now trying to set, back set. Handle! Oh, they just get it over.
Wow.
Oh, and then they're
going to call it.
2 hits.
Man, what an effort by North Tama, though. They're going to take a timeout.
Timeout here, 23-22. Swung in favor now of the Jays at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Here we are, 23-22, the Jays over the Red Hawks in this quarterfinal 1A of the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Jasmine Lubin serving. The Jays have battled back here after trailing. Outside, and that was long. And now we're at set point. That time they didn't stick an arm out and stop that long
I know
shot.
she wants it back. That was tough. Good job by Lubin not to pull. She has a chance to end it right here.
Rouse sets it up. Too close to the net, and we're going to 5. 2-2, the Jays come back. We'll be back with the 5th and deciding set after this at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face. SWIC feels like a community, like family,
like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Well, here we go, set 5 in the Class 1A quarterfinal of the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker. First one to 15 wins if you win by 2.
Yes.
And you got to think all the momentum with the Jays right now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, North Tama's got to figure something out. Both crowds are into it.
Rouse
There's
sets
a good
it up.
start.
There's the kill. And Ewalt happy about that. She had a couple chances late in that last set that just didn't work out, but
now Calderwood gets the serve. This is exactly who the Red Hawks want.
Lobs it over to the left side. Little fusion looked like for a minute. Ewald up. Rouse dumps it in.
Oh, they saved it. What a job.
Pulls it out of there. And over. Now dumps it in. Willenbring kept that one alive. Now they send it over. Whitehead.
Look out.
Willenbring bumps it. Now they'll send it over. I think it was Hying that got the pancake to save that. Rouse sets it. Oh, again! And there's a hammer again by Ewald.
So Lubin again probably could have let it go. Didn't. That gives the Red Hawks the lead. Want to give a shout out. That was an incredible dig by Goebel early in that rally.
Was it Goebel that got it?
I think so.
Drops. Now they're scrambling a little bit off that serve. Roush.
Again.
And there it is off the block. 3 straight.
There they go. They get off to
Ewald.
this lead like they've done
Yeah.
in the sets that they've won.
10 now. Kills for Ewald.
Oh,
Whitehead.
that was behind Whitehead.
Yeah, behind her, she just got a tap, but no power there.
Nice.
And there's a power. 4 straight.
Timeout.
Timeout, Gehlen here. Let's just keep it right here.
I tell you what, this is just so impressive what North Tama has done. You already upset a really good team, top 5 team in the game to get here, in the semifinal, regional final to get here. You could do it again right here. You got to think they have all the momentum in the world.
But credit to Jays. I mean, they're, we've written them off a couple of times, and they're right back. Every set, North Tama's gone to 21st.
I was going to say.
And then, boom, the first and the fourth, the Gehlen comes right back and closes it out.
2 very seasoned crews. They
Yeah.
know what they're doing.
Yep. And it's going to be 1 or 2 things here, maybe late. Right now, though, 4-point lead. And North Tama serving. Whitehead pushes that one back. Willing bring up. Now they'll push it over to Colbeck. And they call 2 hits.
Ooh, 2 hits. So the first point for the Jays is a Red Hawk mistake.
Hine serving. Into the middle, right over. They pound it back. Roush outside. Dump.
Over.
And in the net. Yep.
So now this is interesting. That's 2 Red Hawk mistakes to give them points.
And they had what they wanted. They got it to Ewald, but Rouse sets it out. Ewald hammers it home.
So many times she's been able to do that, and Gehlen just doesn't have a response. And that time it was Hine. Not really much you can do.
Makes it even dozen kills for Ewald. That one long.
Schnepp's windup is one of the most interesting windups. She starts low, goes over and hits.
Yeah, over.
Just a little too hard on that time.
Monette serving.
Ooh, awkward hit.
Yeah, that was almost a double hit there. Rouse sets it outside to who else? Ewald. They handle that one. Nope,
Double.
they don't. They call a 2-hit.
Meyer wants another timeout.
Timeout here, up 5. North Tama trying to close it out in 5 at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
We are in the 5th set. You see Gehlen coming out of the huddle. They're down by 5 here. In the 5th and deciding set, they've come back twice after North Tama took leads. North Tama's got a 5-point lead here, and serving Aubrey Monette.
Can't overthink anything right now if you're the Jays or the Red Hawks.
Just got to come out, make plays, and close it out. Set up Whitehead.
Nice.
Yep, that's what you said. Boom. Just set her up and let her hammer it home.
She's so good in the middle. I mean, just surprised they haven't gone to her more, but
Riley Schnepp with the serve. Man, that almost catches him. Whitehead dumps it over.
That's all set up by Schnepp. I mean, that was a perfect serve, too low. Forces you to get a play that you don't want to make.
Yep. Forces you to mishandle the serve, and here she comes again. Bumped out to Roush. Roush sets it up there. Ewalt into the block. They keep it alive this time. Sitzman over. Roush setting again. Ewalt goes far and wide that time.
So they've pulled back. Roush is not taking those bloopers anymore. It's mostly just going to Wolt. And Ewalt's trying, or just again misses.
I got a sneaking suspicion we're not over with that.
I was going to say.
Right now. Yep,
there she is, and she gets denied by it.
And that, not an awkward position to do that, though, but.
How about this run by the Jays?
Yep. Down 5, they run off 4 here. Chance to tie it. That goes over. Kept alive. Ewalt long. We're tied.
They're just kind of overcooking it.
Yep. Timeout North Tama. 7-7 here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Well, here we go. Gehlen back from 5 down to tie it up in the 5th and deciding set. And Schnepp back there to serve again.
She's putting the ball in a really tough position. The Red Hawks aren't wanting to get it like they usually do.
In the middle now, Roush outside. Ewalt long.
It's just too hard. I mean, that's been all she's doing these last couple times. She's going to have to hold off or bloop it back over. Her last couple strikes have been a little too hard.
Change it up, yep. You got that adrenaline, you got that tension. Dump over by Roush. Now back over. Roush sets it back up. She'll get it and push it over. Whitehead gives it back. They try to dump it to the corner, but Roush now to Ewald. This time she dinks it over. They're right there. Whitehead now will have to do it over.
Nice.
Whoa! Back at the net.
Nice.
On the ground, they push it up. Ewald cross court. Sitzman gets it. Roush outside. Ewald into the block, and it's down. Oh, man. Whitehead.
My headset came off. That was unbelievable.
Up by 2.
They're moving quick.
Serve. Scramble. Nope, they're going to save.
Oh.
2 hits.
That's tough. That's a tough way to break a run. North Tama gets that much needed break for a little bit, but what a push by the Jays.
How about the bodies on the floor still hitting the ball?
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Red Hawk serve. Outside. Sitzman.
Nice block.
Into the block. Whitehead tries to get over. Pounds it home again.
It falls right into her lap. If she can get those easy ones, the Red Hawks can't get there in time.
Bunkers in. Whitehead back to serve. Jays up by 2, trying to make the comeback.
Awkward hit.
Rouse dumps it over. And 2 hits called.
So now once again, a couple mistakes are giving the Red Hawks points.
Right. 1 point.
Yeah, you got the younger Kylie Calderwood, freshman, back here serving.
Outside, Sitzman goes to the net, and it hits the antenna.
She waited on it. She didn't really know if she wanted to go or not.
And we're tied.
Again, just mistakes. North Tama doesn't have much in terms of offense here.
Drop it in. Quick dump over. Rouse sets it. at the net. Willingbrink catches the net, it's over. Handled by Goebel. Rouse sets it. Willingbrink gets the kill.
Overzealous there by Colbeck.
4 kills for Willingbrink. Man, fans on both sides on their feet, biting their fingernails.
Yeah, Ewald not in the game. That's big for the North Tama Redhawks.
Dumped over. Rouse keeps it off the net. Hammered.
They wanted a net call. They didn't get it. Good
Sitzman
block.
into the block, and it goes wide. North Tama back up by 2.
Gehlen wanted a net call.
Yeah,
they didn't get it. Now just like that, this thing's flipped.
Fifth and deciding set. Outside. Sitzman into the block. Then they say net.
I'll tell you what, the defense has picked up heavily here in the Redhawks ever since that run by the Jays.
Redhawks now 2 points away from closing out this epic battle here. Colbeck. Sitzman will just have to dump it over.
That was an awkward set.
Up to Rouse, dumps it over. Sitzman.
Oh, what a dig!
Almost pancaked out by Hallett.
Oh.
But it goes down.
Kylie Calderwood checks out. Probably her last time seeing the court. She was huge. 2-point game.
Back to serve. Caden Scoble. Low serve. Roush. Willingbrink gets the kill. Set point, match point, Redhawks.
She's been big, her and Ewald. And who can finish it? Roush could finish it.
Roush to serve. Colbeck. Into the net, block. Bumped up. Roush dumps it over. Sitzman sets it. Too close to the net. Redhawks win! Redhawks win! Oh, man.
The slipper still fits. What a match by the Redhawks.
And what a match by Gehlen, both of them just battling it out. Well, there's not a good way to lose at state, but if you're going to do it, you do it down to the final point.
What an incredible effort by both teams. Riverhawks just keep rolling, man. What a match. You want to go to our player of the game?
Yeah, we'll do that here just as soon as we get the awards announcements. We'll have our player of the game coming up.
Yeah, Dara and I got to decide who we want. So many good players on both sides.
Choices.
Yeah, so many good players. We'll go down to the trophy presentation here.
Fans, Casey's General Stores is proud to sponsor the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union today's player of the game. Casey's is at the heart of many Iowa communities, cheering on our local teams and fans and making sure there's fresh pizza ready, win or lose. Sign up for the new Casey's Rewards, the rewards program that gives back by letting you redeem points for Casey's cash, fuel discounts, or donations to local schools. And I think we'll go with Shea Ewald. She had several kills, including in that fifth set to get it started out. She had 5 of her 20 kills came early in that. And the junior will be our Casey's player of the match. We'll come back and wrap it up after this at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We
are
We are so much more.
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Back here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Well, Blake, I didn't think this 1A game was going to top the 2A we did. I did just before that. Western Christian comes back, wins 3-2. Here North Tama takes it 3-2. Hats off to Gehlen. They finished at 25-6, and North Tama 31-10. They advance to meet the winner, Springville, Gladbrook, Rhinebeck.
I don't think you want to play this Red Hawks team. That's 2 straight upset wins over top 5 ranked opponents. They are one of the hottest teams in Class 1A right now. What a match. Glad we got to call it. Congratulations to Gehlen Catholic on an incredible season. North Tama, tough game tomorrow.
All right, I'm going to go rest my voice for tomorrow. Thanks for your help. Thanks to Randy. Thanks to Dave here on the crew. That's going to wrap it up with the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.